So Strength and Dignity kind of just started because I volunteer independently in the community a fair amount, and I was recognizing that there was a need that wasn't really being met for feminine products for our homeless and underprivileged people in the Mid-Ohio Valley. And so I had personally experienced seeing women that had to use socks and brown paper bags and improvise with things that we take for granted that we have access to this stuff. And so it's not a luxury to have feminine products, but it was really being treated that way. So I started out small. I was just going to try to meet that need and provide those items for women. And it quickly got some community buy-in, and people started recognizing that need as well, and kind of took off, which is so exciting. It's intimidating because we just continue to grow, and as exciting as that is, I want to just make sure that we're really able to meet the needs that are coming to us. So right now with Strength and Dignity, we're distributing at least 25 hygiene bags monthly, and that's probably on the low end. And recently we've actually started distributing hygiene bags for men as well, because although it was started for women, everyone deserves to feel clean and dignified and have access to soap and deodorant and basic needs. One of the points that I try to talk to people about is if you're living on the street and you're trying to get into a better life situation, or you have some bad circumstances and you need a job, or you're looking for what your next steps are to get out of that spot, how do you walk into a job interview confidently knowing that you don't have deodorant on, or you don't have, if you're a female, a bra, or you don't have those basic needs met? And so that was kind of the heartbeat of Strength and Dignity, is wanting to meet those needs and empower women to get out of their situation, but also empower them to stay out of their situation. So one of the ways that we're doing that as well is that we have an element of case management now with Strength and Dignity. We have a couple clients already that are actively in case management under the umbrella of Strength and Dignity, where we've been able to find some jobs. We can look at housing and applying for housing, and really it's a much bigger picture than just the hygiene products. So as we grow, it seems that we keep getting, we see more and more issues really that need addressed, and we are trying to adapt to those as we come across them and meet those needs the best way that we can. So right now we're also working on developing a mentor program to some degree for school-aged children. That becomes kind of difficult, but where we're starting is just getting a foot in the door at local schools to distribute those items, because it's also something that a lot of local teenagers and middle school aged children don't have access to. So there are some programs that have just done actually a huge drive to distribute those locally, and that's fantastic, but we're going to continue that as well so that that need is met year round for children that don't have access to those items, because they can't really get them themselves, and let's be honest, they're pretty expensive. So that's one of our next steps. The other step that we're working on right now is Ironworks. Ironworks is going to be our men's program for hygiene products, just with the concept of iron sharpening iron. And with the Mid-Ohio Valley, one thing that I love about this area is that we are a tight-knit community, and we have each other's backs. And so that's kind of what I want our program here to be able to do, is recognize those needs and meet them effectively. So if you'd like to help or get involved with Strength and Dignity or Ironworks, donations can always be brought to Community Resources at 1037 Market Street. We always are looking for hygiene products. Right now we really need men's stuff, deodorant, soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste are always necessary for either gender, obviously. But we don't have a lot of men-based things. We have a lot of very floral and feminine products, and I'd like to honor guys with, deodorant that's men's, and not purses that we're distributing them. So backpacks, cinch sacks, and men's hygiene products. And if you are interested in getting involved or have any questions, you can also go to Facebook to Strength and Dignity MOV, and there's a lot of information there, and you can always shoot me a message there as well.